Hey, what's up? Welcome to the Ultra Bros, episode number 16. 16.
Welcome back.
Yeah, welcome. We've been busy last month, I think. This guy just got married, and
2 weeks ago.
I'm
Saturday.
just not married. So, but yeah, that's where we've been. So, and we're obviously in a different location, but that's all right. We just keep on doing our thing. Maybe we'll be at your house next. I don't know.
So, yeah, dude, it's going pretty good. Dude, I checked our last video. We're at 16 views.
I know. I checked it a couple of days ago, and I was like, 16 views. Wow. I didn't even expect that.
So make sure you start passing our stuff around on the Facebook and stuff. We got a lot of good information.
Yeah.
So, got a lot. I mean, we got 15 episodes before this one, so we must be talking about something good because everything else talks about something different. So,
yeah.
Definitely trying to get more popular on the YouTube.
Yeah.
So
we're still not on iTunes, but don't worry, we're coming. We're just
3
late
episodes
bloomers.
behind.
But yeah, I guess start off the way we do every episode with the update.
The 2-weekly update.
Yeah, the bi-weekly update.
All right.
So
You want to go first?
yeah, as y'all know, I'm still eating plants. But yeah, I haven't been training for the last couple weeks. I got a new bike trainer, and have a video out on that, but that's on another channel. And so I was pretty consistently training on that for about 2 weeks, and then I stopped because family was in town, and I got kicked out of my bedroom into my brother's bedroom, and I was sleeping on the floor there. So that's pretty much where I'm at. So I just created a training plan yesterday, so I'll be hitting that. I actually started it yesterday, so been going ham there. And then I think I'm doing a race the 21st. It's like a 10K. One of my friends hit me up and she's doing it, so I'll probably run it. It's called the Hot Buttered Run, I think is what it's called. I don't know, it's down in Fiesta Island or San Diego, Mission Bay area. So it'd be pretty fun.
Nice.
Probably pretty fast, of course.
How far was it? 10K?
10K, yeah.
Have you ever done 10K before?
Oh, too many 10Ks.
I haven't done that many 10Ks.
Yeah, I've done a few. Probably not that many. Probably 4 or 5.
I feel like 10K is like the race that, if you're an ultra runner or if you run long distance, like 50K or longer, or even marathon or longer, you don't run that many 10Ks, but you run a lot of 5Ks. And you're running quite a bit of half marathons.
Uh-huh.
But I mean, you haven't ran that many marathons either, so
No.
you ran more 50Ks than you have marathons, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you looking to hit any specific time or just for fun?
Just for fun, I think I would probably like 40, late 40s, 48 minutes would be pretty good, I think. But I don't know. That's I got 2 weeks to train, so probably early 50s. I don't know. I hope I get in 40 minutes. That would be nice.
Yeah, dude. 40 minutes for a 5K?
Not 40 minutes flat into the 40 to 50 range.
I was gonna say, dude, I don't think I've ever gotten under 45.
I'm not trying to get into the 50 to 60 minute range because that's 9-minute pace, and I could do better than that. So at least I hope so.
Yeah, I think the fastest I've gotten for a 10K is 45, but
yeah.
So
What about you?
Just that race, nothing big. Not doing the 24-hour race anymore.
No, yeah, 24-hour race. Across the years, I was gonna do that race, but I hurt my knee. I got runner's knee, I don't know, 2 months ago now. I've been having it on and off this whole year, so it's just been a real crappy running year for me. and I was training. I got up to like 50 miles a week, and I was going to continue like increasing my mileage, but I did some downhill running, and my knee like started hurting again. So I took a month off, and then I started training again. I basically realized that like I had to start from back where I started the month prior to like build up to 50 miles a week again, and then I realized like I probably just wouldn't have like any time to like by the time I got to the like race, like pretty much I was gonna start training like for the race like. Well, I started training 3 months ago, but I took a month off. So like, and then I basically took another month off because my knee like still was hurting, like even when I started running. And then like about like 2 weeks ago, I was like, yeah, I'll start training. And then I was like, basically, I got a month to build up my base, and then I got taper. So like, I'm not like it would be like I could probably like like I could probably like go 24 hours, but like I don't think that I would get what I wanted, and I think my knee would like be worse off than it was, and I don't want to have another year like I had last year. So I've been really just like riding my bike and stuff and taking a lot of time off running. So
yeah, I mean that's probably the worst thing about running longer races. It hasn't really happened to me a lot, but like I could imagine training for something like a 24-hour race where it's going to be quite daunting on the body and stuff. And you have to train a lot, and then getting an injury like that, like, it's not something you can just like, oh, I'll just run through it, like, because you know it's going to come back out into the race. Well, even it did in the 100K in January.
Yeah.
When you were doing that race, and then like, you're like, oh, I'll make it, and you made it like to like 10 miles or whatever.
About 20.
Yeah, about 20 miles, and then your knee blew out for sure. Like, it's not like you can just get a small injury and then still like take a week off and then run the race. Like,
yeah.
If you get something like that, that's something where you have to be like, oh, I shouldn't do it, especially if you haven't been training well enough before the injury, and then you start running and you get an injury. I mean, it kind of sucks. It's a good thing you didn't pay for the race yet, did you?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I waited. But I'll probably go for 100 miles next year. I'm basically just starting off real slow. Like, I think I'm only going to hit like 10 miles this week or something with like, so I'm pretty much just going to like go 10% every week and see where that leads me. Cause, I think pretty much I either build too fast or I start too high and then build too fast because dude, when you're on this fruit thing, man, I just don't slow down. So like, some days, you know, you feel like running 8 miles and some days your knees hurt. So.
Right. Yeah, definitely. And that's probably the hardest thing is when you're not consistently training. You're used to, because you ran further distance, like you're used to just going to be able to go out and run 10, 15 miles because that's what you've ran in the past. But if you haven't been training, your body's not in shape for that. So you still got a base build and run 10, 20, 30 miles a week and then add 10% every single week.
Yeah.
Just because like you have to do such a little amount just so your body gets used to it, or else you'll hurt your body and hurt stuff that you don't want to hurt.
Be back to square one again.
Right. Yep. So for me, I got a nice little ring on my finger. But yeah, I got married.
Now, is that silver or what metal is that? Titanium?
Tungsten.
Tungsten.
I don't know.
It's not the platinum, but it's tungsten.
It says it's tungsten carbide.
I don't know.
That's the good kind.
Highly recommended from.
But yeah, definitely it was fun because there feel like there's people coming to our door.
Hello?
Hello?
It's the wife.
Babe, come and say hi. I was just talking about us, babe. I was talking about our wedding.
Hello.
Say hi to the 16 viewers.
Hi.
Look at her ring, though, man. Show them your ring. You gotta give it a close. You gotta give it a better view than that.
You did a good job. Okay, that's
But yeah, so we got married 2 weeks ago from Saturday, and that was fun. It was probably more fun after the wedding than during or before, but it was good to get all the stress out and stuff because there was a lot of stress leading up to the wedding. We didn't get an Ultra Bros episode done, stuff like that. So
You didn't even make a personal YouTube channel.
I didn't make good videos, and I haven't made a good video since I got engaged. So, but yeah, it's been pretty nice. I mean, we had our honeymoon. We went up to LA. We went to like Universal Studios, Hollywood Walk of Fame, Beverly Hills. We went to Rodeo Drive. We stayed in Monterey Park, California, which was pretty cool because it was like they had a lot of good vegan restaurants there. Well, they had this one down the street, which was like a mile from our hotel. It was like an all-you-can-eat vegan restaurant, and like probably one of the best I've been to. You know, they have like 50 different
Do you know what it's
entrees.
called?
Family vegetarian something.
Oh, okay.
Vegetarian family something like that.
Oh.
The family restaurant or something. something with family in it.
Oh, okay.
We'll try to post the link in the description
Yeah.
if we can find it. Well, I'll be able to find it, but so yeah, look in the description for if you're ever in LA, go to that. Definitely go there. That was super exciting. So we actually, so yeah, the first night we actually stayed in downtown San Diego. That was super nice because Olga, my wife, she likes downtown, and if she could live downtown, we would be living downtown. But so I don't know, might be living downtown someday. But it was pretty nice because we stayed in a Best Western, and it was like it was kind of up on a hill, so you could oversee and you could see like all of downtown. And there was like apartments on like all around us, like these huge apartments that probably like, I don't know, they look like 100 stories high, but they probably are only like 50. But they look like the Twin Towers from looking up. And I'm like, man, somebody lives at the top of that? But I couldn't imagine living in one of those.
Or taking the elevator down every day.
Yeah, I was telling her, Olga, I was like, so what happens when you get all the way to the bottom? I'm like, dang it, I forgot my phone. And you have to go all the way back up, and then come back all the way back down. So that was pretty cool actually to stay downtown for once, and then up in LA we stayed in Monterey Park. So that was super exciting. Now we're just kind of getting settled in, getting everything used to being married and stuff like that. But yeah,
Didn't you do a race when you were up there?
Oh yeah, and then I did a race, which I sucked at, but I did a race on Thanksgiving. It was like a turkey trot in downtown LA. So that was super fun. It was like a 5K. You start right in front of City Hall and you finish in front of City Hall. So if you know LA at all, you start in front of City Hall and then you go up to Bunker Hill, I think it's called. And so it's like a little hill that you run up and you loop. And then you come back down and then you run the strip. I think it's Spring Street it's called. That goes in front of City Hall and you run that for like a mile. And then you turn around and run about a mile back to City Hall, which is where you finish. So it was cool to see something different. I was trying to like do decent and run under like 20 minutes, but I hit like a mile and a half and like I wasn't on pace. I was wearing my GPS and I wasn't on pace, but I was passing people the whole time because it's kind of a funny story actually. So we leave the hotel. It takes about 15 minutes to get to where we have to park. So we leave the hotel like, I think the race started at 8, so I wanted to be there by 7 just to get my racing bib, 7:15 or whatever. I wanted to park by 7, so I told guys like, okay, we got to leave at 6:30, so we'll have plenty of time. So we leave the hotel at 6:30. Well, Olga, she says it was not her fault, but Olga wanted to stop at Starbucks, or she wanted something to drink. She wanted coffee. And so I looked at my phone. There was a Starbucks like pretty close to us when we were driving there. So we get off the freeway, and we drive on the street and look to our right, look to our left, and there's no Starbucks. And I don't know if we missed it or there was like a hospital there, so maybe the Starbucks was inside the hospital. Maybe, or we just missed it. I don't know. So we missed it, and so anyways, I was like, okay, screw it. We'll just turn around. Hopefully there'll be a Starbucks in downtown. So we turn around, get back on the freeway. Well, then the GPS reroutes us a different way to get to the parking lot. Well, the whole like main strip in downtown is blocked. So the GPS is having us go across that street that's blocked. So we can't go to our parking spot. So we have to go back on the freeway, spend another 15, 30 minutes, get off the freeway, and then to the turn that I have to make to go left, to go like under the freeway, there's like tons of traffic. So I was like, oh, I need to go left here. But I couldn't go left because I wasn't in that lane. So I had to go right, get back on the freeway, get back off, another like 15, 30 minutes. Then I finally get go under the freeway to pull into the parking lot, which is right after you head under the tunnel or whatever. And we literally sat in traffic there for like 15, 20, 25 minutes. Like stop and go traffic, like literally moving so slow. And then like we park at like 7:40, and then I just give my stuff to Olga and start running to the start line to get my bib. The race wound up starting like 15 minutes late, so there was no like stress. I didn't miss the start, but it was a pretty stressful morning. So maybe that's why I didn't do that good. I got 22 minutes, which is like not horrible, but like
not your best by far.
Well, I think my GPS, I think the clock said 22, but I think I actually got better than that. Maybe I don't remember.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe it was 20. I don't remember. It was around like 22. So I did decent, but I did look at the times, and if I would have actually placed well and done like an 18-minute, I would have got second place.
Mm-hmm.
So
second place overall
on my age division.
Age group.
Yeah, the first place guy I think got like 16:09 or something like that. So sub 5 minute or sub 6 minute pace.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's pretty much what I've been doing. Trying to come up with more YouTube videos, but that's not happening. Me and Olga actually were just talking tonight about coming out with their own YouTube channel and what to call it.
Oh, nice. So you've been doing any training lately, or you plan on doing any training, or any races?
Yeah, I'm trying to get back to running, yeah.
Any races coming up? Or I know you guys were doing Insanity before the wedding. Well, like a couple days before.
Yeah.
Are you guys going to go back to that, or?
I don't know. I think I'm going to try to start a training plan. I usually use the Smart Coach app.
Mm-hmm.
So it like you type in like how many miles you want to run, like 30 to 40 miles, and then you type in like moderate, easy, or hard, and then you type in what day you want your long run, and then it just gives you
how many days you want to run, and
and then and when your races. And
yeah.
I mean, it's not the best, but it kind of gives you a good idea of what to do.
Yeah. Because
I don't like running like 5 miles a day, 7 days a week. I like to do like long runs, short runs, speed runs, stuff like that. So.
Cool.
I got like 5 minutes left. So, tonight we should just talk about. I don't know, dude. We've given a pretty big update, I think.
Yeah, that was. Well, I mean, we had a lot of stuff to catch up on, so.
Yeah, for sure though. Like, if you guys are ever looking for any like good YouTube videos, Keith's been coming out with a lot of good YouTube videos. So,
recipe videos.
We'll definitely be coming out. Like this episode is like a lot of just update.
Yeah.
We did talk about a lot of racing. So if you're into 5K, 10Ks, hit us up or let us know in the comment section of what races to do. I'm actually thinking of like doing like it was kind of cool to do a race in a different city because like kind of get you out there and to go like maybe I could do this like like every so often, like drive to LA, stay in a hotel, and then run a race the next morning. Kind of like gives you a different feel than just waking up at 6 a.m. driving to a race, running a race, coming back home. Different like atmosphere, kind of different people, different way people run races and stuff. So
yeah, man. One thing I think I'm going to focus on, and probably not this year. Well, this year's coming to a close, anyways. 2015 is try to run like at least one race every month. Whether that's 5K or further than that, like a half marathon or even into the ultra distances. Because I feel like it helps you, like at least for me, I don't know for other people, but like for me it helps me stay consistent. Like you can't have like, if you take like, because there'll be, I just take 3 weeks off of running like some days, sometimes. Like when you have a race coming up, you can't just take the 3 weeks off. You won't perform as good. And since you know that like you got that race coming up, then you'll continue training. So I feel like it keeps you accountable in the sense like you want to get a better time, or that you want to keep like your same time at least. You want to either like maintain, you don't want to continue to fall back. So I think that's something I'm going to try to do in 2015 at least.
Well, and it sounds like a pretty good idea. I mean, if you think about like what other people spend, like especially like, well, you don't have a gym membership anymore, but like think of what you spend on gym membership and think of what like if you had a 24-hour gym membership and you don't have that expense to put towards like a race. I mean, because your average 5K, 10K is going to cost anywhere between like $30 to $50.
Yeah.
Depending on what kind of race it is. So like, that's not really that much of an expense every month. It can be if you have a lot of other expenses, but like it's definitely a good idea. I mean, I did that one year when I was training, like when I was training hard for my first cross country season, is I ran like a race every month or every 2 months, and that like I didn't train the best necessarily. I didn't have a super good training plan, but I always ran and trained for the race because I knew it was coming up.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes I would take 2 weeks off and then I would train the 2 weeks before, but regardless, I was still running a little bit before.
Mm-hmm.
Not perfectly, but like I was doing some stuff, which definitely helped out a lot because if you don't have that race, you have nothing to train for at all.
Yeah. That's definitely the way I like this year.
And you had like the 24-hour race, but you didn't have anything prior to that. Like you didn't have any build-up races.
Yeah.
And especially with the longer race like that, that's like super important to have build-up races where you run 10K or half marathon leading up to a huge race, so that it keeps you ready and you have other races to train for.
Yeah. Well, I know like this year, like I ran that 100K and then didn't really run a race until the Rock and Roll Marathon, and after that I like ran a 5K.
Mm-hmm.
Like so, like I haven't really ran a whole lot of races this year, which is like the last like 3 years I probably ran like 6 or 7 races the years prior. So like I think that's something I need to focus in more is running more
races.
Yeah, because
you didn't run that many races this year.
No.
The only race you've done a couple other ones, but like the serious races that you've trained for is like the 100K pretty much, huh?
Yeah, and really I really didn't train. I ran 50 miles in November, so like I only had like another month. I just had to maintain pretty much, and so that's pretty much what I like tried to do, was just maintain my level of fitness, and then January I tried to do like 20 miles a day, and I got 4 days in and hurt myself, and then I took a week off and then ran that race, and that's kind of the cards you get dealt. So
yeah, for sure. Yeah, build-ups are definitely important though. So, well, dude, we should probably wrap the baby up. Yeah,
wrap this thing up.
Yeah, so this week was basically just an update. If you have any questions or comments, comment in the section below. Also, give us some ideas. If you're watching this video, we obviously know people are watching because we got 16 views on the last one. So
yeah.
If you're watching this video, comment down below with something that you think would be a good topic to talk about in the future episodes. Give this video a thumbs up. Go ahead and check out some of our other videos that we have. We got a lot of great content out about like a vegan diet, best diet for ultra runners. Last one we had frequently asked questions for vegan athletes. Basically anything that has to do with ultra running, training, health and fitness, how to make quick cash, all that stuff's on our channel. So definitely subscribe to us. We come out with a video every 2 weeks, so make sure you check back in about 2 weeks from now.
Yeah, we'll have another video coming out.
Yeah, so we don't upload a lot, but we try to upload good content, so that's something important to us. So, but as far as that goes, check the links in the description for following us on like YouTube, personal channels, Twitter, and Facebook, stuff like that. You can connect with us daily on those social media websites.
Also, we can put the link of the race I'm doing in December down in this.
That's something we're definitely going to try to start doing, is linking stuff in the description and giving you more like options of like places to click in the video, so you don't have to, if you don't want to watch the whole video, you can see what we talked about and click main points that we talked about and watch those ideas instead of just watching the whole 30-minute clip. You can watch specific parts if you want to. So yeah, but we'll try to get all the links in the description. That way, you guys, if you're ever like in LA and you want to go to the vegan restaurant or run the race that Keith's racing or me, stuff like that would be super important.
Yeah.
But I think that wraps it up.
Yeah. So with that,
get running, get ultra, keep it ultra.
Yeah, keep it ultra or whatever, and eat plants. I don't
Yeah. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in about 2 weeks for episode 17. See you guys later.
See ya.
Peace out.